And we're back. I am eyewitness from the far corner that actually couldn't see the screen pixel doctor.
I'm somehow getting the handle of his deadlock.
And I'm the murderer, Haruka.
Wait, hold on a second.
No, it's a different case I'm in the murderer for.
Oh, okay.
Don't
worry. Oh, all right.
That we know of.
September
Look,
8th.
Scout's honor. I murdered someone else in a different case, I promise.
Sir, I'd like to swear on the Wendy's menu.
I was going to say we're taking the word. We're going to take the word of someone who just admitted they were a murderer.
Yeah, but they admitted to being a murderer.
Yeah, sir, I did the murder, but we're decided we're gonna double it. Give us the next one.
Yeah.
September 8th, 11:43 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer's a moron.
I doing a good job so far.
Try telling you.
Why didn't you tell me?
I did though. I was
No,
trying
you
to tell
didn't.
you that earlier.
No, he actually didn't.
He didn't. He just said he had a headache and he wasn't feeling good.
Yeah. Instead of he got assaulted in the courtroom.
Well, he doesn't know he got assaulted.
I'll be honest.
Well,
Are there no cameras here?
Apparently not.
yeah, like seriously, did nobody notice that someone
Also,
went into
if we're in
his
the
room
defendant
and
lobby,
just smashed his head in?
Actually, wait. We're in the defendant lobby. He woke up here. There's 2 guards right there. Did they not see anything?
They've been paid off.
Either that or mannequins.
I mean, I don't see eyes, so that's very possible.
Oh, I know what to do.
I mean, they're corrupt, of course. I mean, look at the way their freaking hats are. Of course, isn't it like a Japanese thing where if you hide the eyes, it's being deceitful?
I
I think I know what you're talking about. I don't know if that's the Japanese though.
just know that that takes off one of my boxes. Anyway, I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system.
It's the victim boxes. That's how MJ chooses who he stabs.
Yep. No, it's how I choose not to stab and who to instead try to date.
Oh.
What? Hair covering the eyes is just really nice. Come on, lower your head a little. Maggie kick shouldn't be all you need.
No. I think I'll pass on this one.
Calm
No,
down.
you don't get a choice in this.
I'm a big fan of Street Fighter. We're owned by the same company.
Yeah, because it would be the bird. It would be a bird kick. If only she spun. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone.
Just like to make their day worse.
I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems.
Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today.
Well, in this case, kicking.
Well, we're here to solve your case first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things?
Of course, I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name then, and then I can tell you about me.
No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now.
I can spell it.
I was
Better
wondering
than
if
the
you
other
could
guys.
figure out these few things myself.
Oh, shh.
Sorry, I'm multitasking again. So,
Right.
my name is Phoenix Wright. What a weird name.
You both multitasking? What are you doing? Read your damn lines.
Sorry, someone had sent me a message for something important.
So
Serious, you
unprofessional
don't... Look, man, I have 2 jobs. I can tell you what, sir, you can have this back and maybe it'll help you.
This is a business card.
I got it from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back to me. And if you leave a crease in there, I will murder you.
There's some numbers written on the back here.
Oh, that's your cell phone number.
Phoenix's business card.
I guess for now we should stop talking about me.
I'll take a look at that. Hand wrote my cell phone number on the back.
We can't look at it, dang it.
I don't think the number itself is relevant.
Well, it said there was a few numbers on it.
Yeah, it's his handwritten phone number.
Yeah, it's just his handwritten phone number. That's all it says.
Oh. No, I just thought there was a few that they said.
No, she said ours.
Okay. Guess we stopped talking about me and started talking about this case.
This case?
Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know?
What can I tell you? Bleh? I can't think of anything other than the incident with the cell phone, but...
Cell phone?
Yeah, your eyes lit up when you talked about it at the detention center, sir.
Very plan tell me this might be very important. Please.
Okay, Roger Dodger.
Okay. Let's go.
Okay. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin.
Okay, so this was never Phoenix's phone.
Oh.
All of a sudden, the phone began to ring.
And then I heard 7 minutes.
Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
Well, right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
You can call me Maggie. We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did.
So where is this phone you found now?
I gave it to you yesterday.
Me? Is this the phone in my pocket? You mean this?
I'm starting to think the guy murdered the officer because he thought he was going to be arrested for something.
Do you think it has anything to do with the murder?
Weird. Maybe it's just me, but it looks like a weird cell phone.
That's a like standard Nokia phone.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah, I mean, like the more I look at it, it looks more like a house phone. Like
it does,
would
but
be,
that
like,
is
in
how
the docking
some
station, whatever.
but that is how some cell phones looked back then. They,
Mm.
I mean, remember, some of them used to be bricks. Those things were huge.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I get that, but like I don't know, it just seems like a little tall or something. I don't know. I don't really know. But if my eyes lit up.
You were here all along? Is it? Oh, hey. It's a troublemaker. I think I was Maya.
I think you were.
Yes.
You're so mean. I called you 1,000,000 times, but you wouldn't pick up. I have committed so many war crimes because you left me unattended.
Who in the heck is this? Let me guess, I'm supposed to know this girl too.
Good morning. Hey, good morning, Maggie.
And good morning to you too, Maya. Roger, Roger.
So, how's it going?
Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Roger, Roger.
Oh. And what if I said everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra decisive super important evidence. Here you are, Nick, the thing you wanted me to bring.
Oh, thanks. What the heck is this? A list? It's about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it.
It's kind of tough, but I managed to find out some dirt. Looks like these guys are up to no good.
No good. As in...
Yep, I had to kill them all. There's a group of con artists and the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. Names list added to court record.
How would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this?
Well, let's take a look at this list real quick. Can't look at the actual list. Some unfamiliar names and
Yeah,
phone
of course
numbers.
we can't.
Again, it's probably not the names we need, but just the contents of the list itself.
Mm-hmm.
Don't look at me.
Yeah, where'd you get this from in the first place?
What? You're asking? Why are you asking that? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday.
Oh, is that right?
These numbers were in the memory of the phone Maggie found.
So that's where they're from.
You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be forgetful old prune like you. That's just rude.
Actually, Mr. Wright is... Mr. Wright, recess is over now.
Damn.
Get off the kickball court. Please bring the defendant or immediately return to the courtroom before I beat you.
Well, oops. Yes, you have to get going.
Are they always so violent?
We can talk about you being old later, Nick. I'll see you in the next case where I'm the #1 suspect.
Of course.
Wish us luck, Roger.
Why is she suddenly a droid?
I don't know. It just seems right.
He's been doing that. He's been doing that earlier.
Yeah, but I didn't know how long.
Anyways, I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm going to lose this. I can't. I mean, we're on the chopping block and all.
Come on, Nick. You better get a move on. Hurry up. We gotta get to that next case.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to make sure you get that you're on top of your game. You didn't forget anything, did you?
September 8th, 11:54 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2.
Dun dun. The court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor. Before I do, if I may say a few words.
What the hell is the problem, Mr. Payne?
About the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that run people the wrong way, you see. I ask that the court might be a little lenient on.
There's no need to give a preface, just hurry up and call your witness. I've got appointments later.
Your Honor.
With your mother.
What? The prosecution calls its next witness my mother. A drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder.
Oh man, this guy looks like a villain.
Please state your name for the court, witness.
Either that, who he's the protagonist of a Yu-Gi-Oh show.
Yeah, actually.
No, he's not the protagonist. Hair's not flamboyantly colored enough.
Okay, maybe an antagonist of sorts, but yeah, he definitely looks like he belongs.
He would definitely be like a Bandit Keith level antagonist.
Yeah, probably.
I'm talking about importance, not necessarily in hype. I guess I'll
need to be a little bit more like Bones.
I don't know what kind of voice to give this dude. I don't know.
I mean, I have one in my brain, but I'll let you do it.
Well, you've been doing a lot of the other ones. If you want to go for it, go for it.
Before I do, there's something to clarify. A little something.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
All right. Go ahead.
Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk?
You and I don't like you.
But I will not stand for this. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me,
right.
everything in my life is a little...
Stop!
I'm not doing this. Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful now. Please talk slower so we can actually read the text. When did you get here? What is he? A human chatterbox? I already forgot the voice I gave her.
I have to question him.
See, they're getting a little fancier with the animations.
Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course, university first rates need only apply.
Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses.
Wait, Zach, can you look in the court record?
We're going to see.
The glasses match his outfit.
Oh, he's not even in our things yet.
Yeah, he's not in here yet.
That's enough. Your name, fucker.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh.
What is this dude's name?
Is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down. I see how you work, boomer. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong, boomer. I'm sorry. What?
Damn millennials.
Boomer.
Engineer.
Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Well-ington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were.
I'm sorry, you took offense to you being called a drifter earlier, and yeah, okay, fine, sure, whatever.
You shut up over there, millennial. If you wanted, you could call me a university student in transit.
Mr.
I understand now why
Well-ington,
they call you Gen Z.
on the day of the murder, you were taking strolling through the park, correct?
It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with mommy.
God, you are the most
Ego
unlikable
crush.
character. You are the most unlikable character we have experienced so far, and in this game, there's only been like 5 of us.
He's the reason I have amnesia, isn't he?
Do you not remember the cutscene?
Yeah,
He had
like
the
we
fire
had a whole
extinguisher.
cutscene where he.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Anyway, please testify to court what you saw walk through the park. I can't take much more of this.
See, you said it again. Taking a walk. You know, you.
Bro, it's
Shut
really...
the fuck up.
Dude is more unlikable than any character in the previous game.
You absolute. I can't say that word for this, or this will canceled.
Leap.
I was on the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation.
God, I hate you.
I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls down from above right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady thing. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that pretty defendant there. The only thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. Well, that was something.
Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said?
Yeah.
That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm?
Strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client.
You mean Maggie?
Believe in the me
Yes.
that believes in you.
And if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing.
Her kill streak's not as large as mine.
This man is lying.
I mean, you did nuke Turkey.
I'll do it
You may
again,
now
too.
question the witnesses, Mr. Wright. So I think we already know what we need to press here.
The banana.
The banana. Banana!
Well, I'll find out your truth no matter how well you craft your lies. including probably switching his positions entirely.
So yeah, I think we just need to go to the last one.
I think so too.
Mhm.
Does
That doesn't matter right now.
Yeah.
I think pressing on the obvious, it wasn't a banana.
yeah, we press that and maybe present the glove as to what he saw.
Yeah.
Press it first, and
Next
then we'll
one.
go from there.
And one more, or one or two more. Next one is the best one. There we go.
To be fair, he's not wrong. They did
Press.
look like bananas.
I say just
Yeah.
straight present it.
No,
I'm
no,
gonna...
I say press because we don't know if that's going to get a strike and being, yes, we know what it is, but that's not necessarily contradicting.
Yeah, this game's weird. I agree with Della. We play it safe first, and then we present.
Mm-hmm. The banana?
Well, it was actually more than just one. More like a bunch of bananas.
What would a bunch of bananas be doing there?
Why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw.
That's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's got to be lying about the bananas.
It could be, but there's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the crime scene. And what if it's not a lie?
Maybe he thought he was seeing one thing, and it was something else?
If you mistook something for something, that would be an inaccuracy. Think, Phoenix, think.
Okay, so we did
Okay,
have to
so
present,
that is what we want to do.
but we just wanted to play it safe.
Yeah. Yeah.
If we, could
We can always play it safe and just come back to it.
which means if we can somehow show he's lying,
Or at least wrong unknowingly. And that's exactly what we need to do. Shut mine, but I just wish I could remember who she is.
Is everything okay, Nick?
Now we have to go back all the way through.
That takes 2 seconds.
One more. I know that was the last one.
Yeah,
I
you
clicked
did
too
it
far.
again.
I didn't mean to. There we go.
There.
That one.
Present bananas.
Present bananas.
Mr. Well-ington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here.
So you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? But don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me.
That's where you'd be wrong.
Mr. Wright, what's the plan here?
Isn't that the baseball glove?
Huh?
Oh,
What,
I
a
see,
baseball glove?
I see why. All right, because he thought they were bananas because he didn't have his glasses on.
Mm-hmm.
So that's okay.
I think that's the angle.
That's kind of the angle
Doesn't
we're gonna be
look
going
delicious. Care for a bite?
That's not. No.
Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact.
for. The witness
Knows
loves-
nothing about baseball.
Yeah, he has bad eyesight. By the way, just how bad are your eyes?
Huh? Why are you asking about that all of a sudden?
Your Honor, it's very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas.
No, I don't think anyone but a retard could. Objection overruled. You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. There's one new possibilities. It's in the end. I will find out the glove tower, but then it's for a fire. There's room enough.
And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is.
They're both 2025. I suppose you're going to tell me how that's terrible, right? Why are you not wearing your glasses today, then? That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But, you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them...
How about when you witnessed a crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? How about a witness?
You were an unrelenting, evil man. Like those people who rejected Joan of Arc, brave and courage, caught by aren't righteous people. Well, she didn't do anything wrong, burned at the stake.
Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at the time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven by the same witness.
The height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path.
Witness? Please be more accurate in your testimony, or else I will take your testicles. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony.
Please tell the court what happened next in the moments after you witnessed the crime.
Girl on the other path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called Fair Police Station to report the crime. It must have been on 6:45 when I made the call. They must have had a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away. Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that. That girl is the murderer.
Ego central much.
You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright. Please kill him. I already noticed another problem here.
Well,
Can you go to the evidence thing, Zach?
What do you want to look at?
The time of death thing.
Oh, right.
On the report.
Yeah.
6:28.
Yeah, that's right.
So he spent almost 20 minutes
like
calling him immediately.
Yeah.
No. Go back into the things, Zach. Go back into the evidence really quickly and look at the picture of the murder. Check it. You notice something weird there?
6:45, right?
He's dead. That's
yes.
fucking weird.
He took him 20 minutes to get to a phone. Did neither one of you notice the problem in that picture?
Well, the fact that there's a phone booth right there.
Yes, thank you. So, I think we present the time of murder here.
Yes. So we gotta do the autopsy because that has the time in it.
Yep. Present.
You
Man, I'm just
fool.
on my game today.
Yes, you are.
Technically, I'm on it.
Mr. Well-ington, would you please take a look at this?
You mean the victim's autopsy report?
According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m.
So, what of it?
You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45. There's a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? 17 minutes to be precise. I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this time window.
The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder.
I, for one, wouldn't be phased.
That's because you are a
17
murderer.
minutes dazed?
Well, it was only expected that he'd be a little dazed for 15 minutes.
"17 minutes is what I would hardly call a little dazed."
You're too caring about the specific time.
Mr. Well-ington. Yes? Explain yourself now. What were you doing?
Answer the question.
Telephone,
Spit it out.
I was searching for a phone booth.
Phone booth?
You mean you don't have a cell phone?
There's a...
You and your questions as if you're trying to open all the layers of the Metroid Skadal. I was thinking you were something really special.
witness.
I lost myself up there. Are you happy?
You lost it.
Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone.
You're
How
about
can
to
you
lose,
be that?
You're about to
Yeah,
lose
you're
the
about to lose your
case.
testicles. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. Were you saying the first rate would never allow those things? Never allow these things? Haven't you ever, by the rationale of being a quirk, and simply playing people can't understand? Enough! Please, shut up.
Oh man, oh man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone. Yes, Phoenix, he lost it.
Nick, the cell phone could be the answer to all our problems?
You mean this
Nah.
phone Maggie found? Surely there's no way. Surely that can't be that perfect.
Do you think we can order Domino's with his phone and charge it to his credit?
I think we question further.
Question.
I think we should back off.
No, stop.
Okay, we'll back off.
Mr. Well-ington. Where is your cell phone right now?
First of all, call me Beef.
What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone. I'll have you know. See, here it is.
Oh, I see. Same model and everything.
I think I know what happened here.
Yeah, I think he's a moron. Just when I thought that this was his.
He stole it, didn't he?
Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up.
I think I know what happened.
I mean, so do I.
Yeah.
I think we all kind of figured this one out.
I mean, it is the
At the time
first
of the
case.
murder-
It is supposed to be easy.
The witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by his search of the phone booth.
But 15 minutes to search for a phone booth when it was right there?
Well, you have the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it up at that. Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright? There is something.
Absolutely, there is something. Your Honor, the witness' testimony does not make sense still. I don't believe there was ever a need to witness to search for a phone.
How dare you! I'm about to go into another rant.
You can't make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you?
Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think.
All right, let's have the proof then. Please present proof the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth.
I think the first one?
It was banana.
The first one, I think. No. Yeah, that one.
It was a banana. Banana phone.
It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this photo.
Got the crime scene photo?
Is there a problem with that?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic, after looking at it, something is wrong with you.
Are you calling me a retard? It's a phone booth.
That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Well-ington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you?
Order, order.
Collector's reporting the Prime a little late Peru for you. It only took him 15 minutes.
The witness can't explain what he's doing for those 15 minutes at the very least. That is reason enough to throw away suspicion on his testimony.
Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness?
I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back.
Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. There was no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyways.
But if he wasn't looking for his cell phone, was he looking for something else?
Was he? Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with this court? Can you offer an example as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes?
I think we have an idea.
Yes.
There's no one possible explanation.
Gavel! Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Be careful of what you think, Mr. Wright, because the first thing that I'm penalizing you is your liver.
My liver? Why did he have to go with the liver?
It's the best tasting.
I need your youth to continue my
Stop
sustain.
reading my mind!
Never.
Please present the court one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? And then the glasses.
Are we actually doing the glasses because you couldn't see it?
Anything else?
I'd say the glasses because I'm gonna say the glasses because these were found under the victim, so therefore it would make sense. The phone wouldn't make sense because he just claimed that he has his phone, and like we could try to claim that wouldn't make sense. The only thing that makes sense is the glasses because he lost his glasses. He's trying to get a new pair, and these glasses, which match his outfit.
Yeah, it's either the glasses or the cell phone. I think we can go with the glasses.
Yeah.
Mr. Well-ington,
What? Don't do that. You almost made me have a heart attack.
these are your glasses, aren't they?
Where did you find?
Oh, now he just admitted.
I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours.
Oh, chatter.
I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Well-ington. These glasses were found under the victim's body.
Victim's body? Order! No, wait a second, hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything.
Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call.
Mr. Wright, are you indicating the witness is the real murderer?
Sir, we do this half the time. Of course I am.
Actually, I think it's every
Of
single one.
course, that is precisely what I am doing.
Okay, this one is not as good. Also,
No, I'm right. He is the real murderer.
I think they tried. They didn't. I think they tried doing something different, but then I think they realized at the third game, yeah, we should stick with.
Yeah, they had it right the first
Yeah.
time. Don't mess with it.
It was fine. This is only the second game in the series, so though they had to try it out. See,
yeah, a little testing.
it's not bad. It's just not got the same energy.
More or less. Turns out this cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now's our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot.
Yeah. It's exciting watching you work again.
Somehow my old self is coming back to me. Time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. We still haven't figured out how he got bruised and everything.
What, the dude?
Fall.
Yeah.
Well,
Like that's gonna
Bruising
bruise
is literally just internal bleeding,
him. Yeah. So
which he would have
Okay.
because, you know, he
He
fell. Well,
yeah. They fell
I'll admit-
9 feet.
which
Yeah,
really
yeah.
isn't that much.
It's still a lot for the body. You're going onto basically a solid
Yeah, that's what I
surface.
Order, order!
Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court without any solid ground to stand on. He's accusing the witness of being the murderer.
Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer.
in that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as why you are not the murderer.
Basically, what everyone does to Maya, and all of our defense. Tell
Look,
us
maybe we should just let them convict her. Why, that's easy. For example, there's the name of the victim. What about that?
Oh, you mean the name Maggie? We already disproved that.
Yeah, you idiot can read that, right?
But we already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed.
So basically, you're saying that in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground? But wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would the person know her name was Maggie or Maggie? That's a good point. Witness didn't even know Miss Bird before the trial.
Forgot. Except we know. Is there any way this creep could have known Maggie's name beforehand?
There was a way.
There was a way.
life, and I guess death, finds a way.
Life finds a
Best if I
way.
could prove that a witness had a chance to learn. The defendant's name was Maggie.
Read, bastard, read!
Now, will the defense please present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name? I think it's kind of obvious here.
Phone.
Is it?
Wait a minute.
Is it the phone or?
Well, it's either the phone or the contacts.
Oh,
that the
yeah,
phone
she got in
called.
contact with the owner of the phone.
Yeah, yeah, it would definitely be the phone.
Yeah. Mr. Well-ington. You didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct?
So what if I didn't?
When you realized you had lost it, what did you do?
What did I do?
Didn't you try to find it by calling it?
Why you? How did you? Your Honor!
These questions have nothing to do with.
Shut the fuck up. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder?
I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone.
Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give you this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, but I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie.
That was when you learned that her name was Maggie.
Yeah.
But you made one fatal mistake.
Fatal mistake?
My client's name is Maggie, but then the name written on the ground was Maggie. Or Magi, however you want to do it.
No, both Maggie.
This is only a mistake that could only occur if you knew how her name sounded.
Chatter, chatter. Mumble, groan.
Order!
A 12-piece chicken McNugget.
That's it, and I'm gonna throw. He just throws the gavel at Mr. Payne.
But Your Honor, I have the money. The witness has no motive.
And your point is?
It's simple, Your Honor. A person usually will not kill someone without reason. Usually. Mr. Well-ington had no reason to kill anyone.
Do we even have a reason for why Miss Bird would have killed?
No.
That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright,
Your Honor?
can you explain what motive the witness would have had?
It's very simple, Your Honor.
Are you sure, Nick?
If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right?
Yeah, but
Now then, please present the court proof that the witness had a motive, and this would be the names.
yeah.
Yeah, this is where I think names come in.
Oh yeah, because he was a criminal.
Yeah, Mr. Well-ington's motive is right here.
What is this? A list?
These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone of the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group.
The Illuminati! You looked up all those numbers?
Of course. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group.
EA?
What? Con artist? EA?
Also Activision, but we're not here for them. Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Well-ington?
I really like
I
FIFA.
This is an outrageous invasion of piracy. Looking at the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder. Oh, those people in the building commerce.
I'm sure those are references to something, but I can't tell what because he's talking.
I don't care, Mr. Well-ington, especially when you were apparently have something against the police now, so... Ugh. All I want for you is to tell us what this list is about.
Do you think you have any? Do you think you can know what be a refined man like me.
Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness.
Objection overruled again. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have a group of con artists on his phone?
Isn't that obvious? The witness is a member of that
victim.
group.
Give me 1 second, guys.
Miss Well-ington is a member of this very group. We're gonna be here for a bit.
Well, we're already gonna have to edit this one down a bit anyway from earlier, so.
Mm-hmm.
No!
Alright.
I said I had to step away for a second.
All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill.
This is too much! That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Well-ington, would you care to explain?
You now.
I
Got you in my sights.
that police officer,
Your Honor.
what is it now, Mr. Payne?
Your Honor, this is unjust badgering of the witness.
You just said that like 10 seconds ago. That's it, you get another pay cut.
Please, how will I afford my top G classes? Please, let's think about contents of the phone call.
Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up. I can give them back.
Ben has already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Well-ington had to do was meet Mrs. Bird to get the phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone?
That's a valid point. What does the defense think about this point?
If you think about it logically, then it makes sense.
Maybe we should be thinking outside the box.
Think like that, let's see.
Just think of like you were thinking in Turkey, but instead you want to think outside of Turkey because there were nukes coming.
Yeah.
Maybe that slimeball saw something to the crime scene that made him commit murder.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
The fact that he was a police officer in uniform. Well, I don't think Mr. Well-ington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner.
Then he promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant?
I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there.
Well then, Mr. Wright, what was that something?
So I think we want the profile of Dustin.
Yeah. Because he's a police officer.
That's what I was also thinking.
At least that's my thought process.
I was also, all three of us seem to be thinking it.
Yeah.
Oh.
What Mr. Well-ington's song was The Victim.
The victim? You mean Dustin Prince?
Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform.
Oh. That girl that
The
picked
girl
up
that
my
picked up. Oh,
Yeah,
the
that's
girl
what-
that picked up my phone is with a policeman.
he couldn't have known they were going to. Sorry, he couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone.
But do anything suspicious. You might run a check on my phone.
In his mind, it was already possible that they had already run a check on his phone.
But in which case, then he still would have been caught. So,
And he went into a panic, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
Officer Prince.
Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform.
Mr. Payne, do you have any comments?
I'm thinking.
Seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Well-ington, you are.
What are these expressions?
He's breaking down.
Impressive. Not bad for a person with a third-rate education.
What's that supposed to mean?
The evidence. Evidence.
This guy's really creeping me out.
All you've been waving around talking about is the suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone numbers. This. Suspicious con group. That. They're all on that phone. But who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof? Your evidence?
You want proof that this phone was yours?
I already told you earlier. That phone I lost, I've already found it. You don't even have the slightest idea who that phone in your hand belongs to. You can't be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton.
What?
It feels good to see you squirm. We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence.
Your Honor. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. The cell phone. There has to be something I overlooked. There's gotta be. Maybe.
Fingerprints!
The fingerprints. It can't be the stored numbers because we already did that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's just to prove what the phone was connected to.
We should check for fingerprints. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Well-ington must have left some prints on this phone.
Nick, don't you remember?
Oh, it's wrong.
You got it from Maggie. You
Oh.
wiped it off. What?
Why, what?
So there's sand all over it, so.
Wiped it? Ah.
Pretty thoroughly, too.
It's oh so much fun watching a third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves.
He's made a complete recovery.
How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see? Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the numbers stored on this phone. It must have glitched because of all the numbers just magically disappeared.
You've got to be joking. He erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence? Mr. Well-ington.
What's this? From the way you talk to me, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you.
Where did you finally find your cell phone?
Oh, you are too much. And of course you would have no idea what I'm talking about.
Oh my. Now I remember. Looks like they hung up.
Ah, good. I finally found it.
So that's when.
What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes?
Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's going to get off scot-free.
I know. I know this phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that?
Mr. Wright? If you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short.
Where? Where did I go wrong?
Law school.
Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer with a fourth-rate attorney.
With a fourth-rate degree.
Yeah. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet.
Why are you giving us an existential crisis in the middle of this?
Who I am.
The court hereby concludes cross-examination. If that'll be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town.
Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit.
Bone apple
What am I
teeth?
supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go at that?
Raise an objection.
Raise an objection. I know what happened, and I know you guys know too. Or at least MJ does.
Please wait, Your Honor.
Alright, Nick. We're gonna get some
Yeah, we're
burgers
gonna
after
get in
this one.
trouble.
I think I may be able to prove it.
Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright?
Everything.
Damn, that goes hard. Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. If he questions the witness with any more of his badgering.
You will not harass the witness, is that clear, Mr. Wright? Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Attorney boy.
Please, Your Honor.
Very well.
Oops.
But this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. If you don't do this, Maggie Bird is going to jail for murder. You may present one piece of evidence to the court.
We get one shot at this.
If you cannot prove everything, it's over. For your client and for you. Do you fully understand?
I'm sure you're well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended.
Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence.
Oh.
Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance.
It
Your
all comes
liver,
down to this.
your lung is on the line.
I thought you said it was my liver.
That was for 4. This one's worth more, see? There's more
Yeah.
red bar filled up.
Alright, unfortunately, Dylan, we gotta present all of One Piece.
No, well... But no, I
Probably
think
the
I
phone
know...
I'm wagering.
No, it's not the phone.
Yep.
I
Yeah,
think I have an idea.
I think I know which one it is too.
It's the business card.
That's also what I was thinking. Because it has...
Because if he has our phone...
We call it the number on the back.
Yeah! Now throw it at his face!
It's 2-1 here, Della. You've been outvoted here.
I
Why,
have
thank
been
you, how
outvoted.
nice. Here, let me have one of mine.
All right, that's really funny.
Okay, that's funny.
Yeah, that's...
That's funny.
Wait, what are we doing this time to exchange
Oh.
business cards?
I want to
It's
see it.
written, it's written in fancy script. The ink is strong and clear, but I still can't read it.
He
That's
still
funny.
has no idea what his name is.
I gotta appreciate the gag.
Mm-hmm. This isn't time to exchanging business cards.
Your Honor.
I'd like to ask you about the dinner.
I'm sorry, I think you might have taken my lung with that. There's something very important about this card, and that
The
is...
back of the card!
My name.
Mm-hmm. This card is important because of what is on the back.
You got your cell phone number on the back, but
But that's exactly it. Can you please read the number from the cell phone?
huh? Right now? But court's still in session.
It's okay, you'll see.
Okay, if you say so.
Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright?
We're going to call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is.
All the idiotic, stupid things, too.
It's the Steel Samurai jingle.
I know, it's great.
I felt like that Delic
What?
may not notice since he's only played the first one.
I didn't
Where's my
realize it immediately,
phone?
but I see it now.
Why is my phone? What's with the stupid sounding ringtone?
Mr. Well-ington. It is you who has made the mistake. How strange, isn't it? I can almost swear that you're holding my phone. Wow, he actually was that stupid.
Well, they look the same, so he probably didn't realize.
No, it can't!
Yeah. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say, when you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. You stole mine. So not only did you commit assault, you also
Oh.
committed theft.
What? At least
Did
we
you
don't
just commit suicide?
Thankfully, we don't have to wait for, the execution date now. It's all been taken care of.
So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Well-ington.
He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with a group of con artists, he has become paranoid and has lost all ability to make rational judgments.
Hmm.
Then, Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding.
Is Mr. Well-ington's, naturally.
Speaking of that man, is he... How is he, Mr. Payne?
Oh, he's dead.
Damn. I needed his soul in order to keep my youthful vigor. Now then, this court finds the defendant Maggie Bird
Oh, our
guilty because we can't convict the dead body.
Ah,
But here's a question. Why didn't you take his soul when he was right here?
Look, it...
don't worry, sir. We had some extra Tupperware. We stored it for later for you.
Ah, good. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Can I get my raise back, please? No,
No.
it's faded to black. No. And now we won't see Max Payne until the next game, probably.
Yep, he has to re-earn his license after what he just pulled in court.
How many times do you think he's had to get a new license?
At least twice.
September 8th, 2:16 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1.
Dun dun. I knew that the real.
You faded out, whatever you were trying to... Well, we know what you were trying to say, but it's okay.
No, that was you. That was your end.
Yeah, your end froze up there for a second. I'm so
yeah.
moved for what you've done for me, sir. Roger, roger. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. Roger, roger.
Really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve it. He literally didn't do anything. He was just nearby.
I mean, to be fair, how many of these victims deserved any of things that happened to them? It was just someone just being very stupid.
There's at least one victim who was an asshole.
In the last game, I'm trying to think. The first one was an accident. Well, not an accident, but no. The second one.
No, the first victim did not deserve any of it.
I'm trying to remember
the second one was your teacher.
Yes, she didn't deserve it. Well, I guess she was getting herself involved in something, but I mean that's literally her job. So. Third one was the Steel Samurai one.
It was a revenge story, so yeah, he maybe brought it on himself.
Well, no, because remember she defended herself. Yeah, so he kind of deserved it, but only because he brought it to himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the fourth one I don't remember, and then the fifth one was the Edgeworth case.
No, I thought the fourth one was the Edgeworth case, actually. Wasn't it?
Oh, I thought the fifth
so.
one. I thought the fifth one was, and then there was the sixth one with the police station.
Hmm.
Maybe I'm misremembering.
Either way.
I think I'm misremembering. I don't know.
So really only so far one of them has deserved it. And it was only from self-defense.
Mm-hmm.
My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures, Roger, roger.
And that will continue from the few times we do see her again. Your whole life? It couldn't have been that bad, could it?
Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building.
How are you alive?
I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods.
Oh my god, you are a walking tragedy.
Failed almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. I've been tied at a game of tic-tac-toe.
I think that's just a skill issue.
How do you... That has to be a skill issue.
My life
A
has been
severe
really
one at
a
that.
string of disasters. Man, you sound like a protagonist inside. You sound like a protagonist inside of a Ace Attorney game.
It's true, but at least Phoenix wins in the end.
We win though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we win every single time.
Yeah, but it's always an accident which leads up to the oh hey.
Oh, okay.
Like,
wait until we get to the next game.
She's a walking disaster. We are a walking miracle.
and also a moron, because remember, he did attempt to defend someone that wanted to blame him for murder. Or am I thinking about one of the other ones?
I might be thinking of one of the other cases, I'm not sure.
Because I remember it was Phoenix's girlfriend that was Delilah or whatever.
You're thinking of the next game.
We have not gotten to that one
wow.
yet, at the very least.
Spoilers.
That's the only one I know from the next one.
Spoilers.
Oh, well, now everyone knows. I'm
Spoilers.
sorry. Guess we can't do the next game. And then, at the Academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless.
Lady Luckless.
What's worse is that my misfortune always seemed to latch onto those around me.
What do you mean?
Well, my lover just got murdered.
Ah, yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, that's Phoenix.
We were talking about this earlier.
It happened again too recently, sir. There's an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian walking crosswalk. I gave her my hand, and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house.
Oh.
I mean, that sounds nice, actually.
I'm sure that Justin's gone because of me.
That's not true.
That club didn't even have any special sort of meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts.
She was generally doing it just to be nice. Oh, I
Also,
see.
whenever Maya does that like puffed up cheek face, for some reason I just think she's like a monkey ball character.
She's a hamster. She's got a bunch of seeds.
Yeah. Everything's all my fault. Dustin's death. Your head being all messed up.
I don't think my head
Well,
messed
I
up yet.
don't
Oh,
think
wait.
my head is that messed up.
I'm gonna find a new life for myself and starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir.
Yeah, after all,
goddess
the
of
goddess of
misfortune
misfortune is only a name. Stop staying my lines.
You bet I'm gonna make it, I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. I need to go probably get someone else killed.
Okay, good luck to you. If you need advice, let me know.
Thanks. Take care of yourselves too, Roger, Roger.
Sad Roger Rogers away.
Mm-hmm.
What a horrible day.
He won the case. This is just awful.
Got my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy.
So, man, that means that asshole deleted all of, his phone numbers.
That's what I was thinking before when he said that. He deleted all of Phoenix's contacts. But you're
That son of a
okay.
bitch!
You're okay, and that's
Even
what
your
counts.
dead mentors.
You really have... Yeah, now you don't have that. Do you remember her phone number? For nostalgia purposes?
I'm going to break his arm.
53099.
Come on, let's go back to the office.
I'm afraid to ask, but here it goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you?
What? I thought you said you got your memory back.
At that moment,
He knew.
I fucked up.
I'm glad we had the same idea there.
Everything
When
really
she
did
beat
come
me
back to me.
senseless.
Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases. But he's also been a good ally during others.
He's really only a problem in the first, case or two.
Yeah.
After that, he really
Judge.
just wanted our help.
He's a lovable, kind old man who's easily swayed by other people's opinions. Do we never really get a name for him?
No, he's just the judge.
Alrighty. But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. Dang well better.
This person.
This person.
I
I've
forgot-
got a clue.
What do you mean? I'm a good tutorial boss.
He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaking me for someone else.
God damn it, you ruined my reputation. At least remember my name.
And this girl, Aya.
Finally remembered.
This is Maya Fey, my assistant.
And an active war criminal.
That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her,
Like the time she got
for
arrested.
better or worse.
Earth to Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me, don't tell me you missed me.
Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages.
Oh. Well, I'm back now. So it's time for us to create new memories together.
Alright. Sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Well-ington, that prick. Guess I have to start over from the very beginning.
Oh no. Larry's gonna be calling us and we're gonna put him in the spam. Come on, Nick, let's go to our usual burger joint.
Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been 2 months since she came back into my life.
Oh, I guess she went to training. I don't think they said anything about that in the
Yeah.
last game.
Yeah, they did.
Did they? I guess I forgot.
Yeah, it was the end of the Edgeworth case. And then we had to continue the one with the police and stuff without her.
With Emma, yeah.
Yeah.
That would explain that. Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout, the end. I think this game's shorter than the other two. I think there's only 4 cases in this one, but I might be misremembering, so I'll look it up. Anyway, that's the end of the first case. That was a bit longer than I thought it was going to be. So next time, the reunion and turnabout.
See you all then.